Hey everybody, it's Leah. How are you? Excuse me, I'm a little tired, which is kind of good for this Halloween look because one side of my face needs to be tired. But I want to show y'all the Halloween mask, the makeup look to get the Halloween mask. So, first things first, my face is washed and moisturized. Let me do that before we put makeup on. And I'm going to use a little bit of color corrector to even out the redness in my skin. More so on this side of my face, because this side of my face is going to be dead. And red undertones and such, that's life. So we want this part of my face. It's not going to be like a complete half and half. But this side of my face needs to be pale and deathly looking. So we're just going to take the color out of it. We're going to take the reds and the color out of it. But we don't want it to look like it has makeup on, because it's dead. What are y'all up to? I told my daughter I was going live. She was like, this late? I was like, wow, how things change. Because what is it? It's like 9/11 on a Friday. So what are y'all doing? I have been working all day. This is probably my 5th makeup application. I got a Dyson Airwrap today. I used it to curl my hair, and it didn't hold. I was so disappointed. Have y'all seen that Dyson Airwrap? My hair, even when I professionally have it styled, it just won't hold curl. Like, the most I'm going to get is from one day to the next. And I kept seeing the tutorials, YouTubes, TikToks for the Dyson Airwrap. And I thought, well, that's fantastic. It'll work. Now again, it was just my first time using it. Hey, Amanda. It was just, did I tell you about the Airwrap? It was a fail. It was a fail. It didn't curl my hair. This is it. I used the curler part and curled the whole thing, but it didn't last. So, it was pricey. So I'll have like a month to take it back. So I'm going to try it and try different things. It curled my sister's hair. My sister's hair is probably shoulder length. So it curled her hair, but it just didn't do that great with mine. Which is very disappointing. But again, I can get my money back. Okay, so now we're going to draw our mask. So let me think. I'm going to do my mouth. Your hair looks so much. Really? I think your hair looks good. I'm going to do my mouth first because I want to, when I was practicing, that was like the hardest line to draw. And the line doesn't have to be perfect. Your mask does not have to be straight lines. Because you'll notice as we put makeup on, the line's going to kind of fade. And we'll go back in. I want to come up through here. I just want to have a guide. Wow. Okay. So it's really hard to draw a straight line. But that's okay, because it can be kind of jagged. There we go. Now, Amanda, I think your hair looks great. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Barbara. Drawing on your face really is so much harder. I can't draw on paper or on my face. So this is our mask. This, inside the mask, we're going to do makeup. Outside the mask, where it's going to be like spooky, like ghostly. So we start with this, and we're going to put, I'm going to use a darker foundation than I normally wear, because I want the change, I want the difference in the shades to be stark. Like, I want this to be pale and ghostly, and this one to be tan and alive. So, this one. Okay, I was trying to figure out which one was darker. It's hard to see without my glasses. So, this is a shade darker than what I normally wear in foundation, which is, again, it's just going to make it a really stark difference from the ghostly pale we're going to have going on. Where's my brush? And it might even give it like that plastic look, where it looks like a plastic mask. When you hop on, say hi. Tell me what you're doing with your life. With your Friday night, if you have a life. No, I don't mean that. You can have a life and stay home on Friday nights. Oh my gosh, I should have put my other foundation up. Okay, this is the dark one. So we're going to put the light one to the side. So today, I did my sister's hair. I did my hair. I did my makeup. I did my sister's makeup. I practiced this look because I really wanted it to be good. You know, before I went live, I wanted y'all to like it. Oh, good job. How is the baby? Well, no, it's not a baby. How is the teenager? Yeah, so you can already see a difference. So we want it all the way to the black line. I have to move the comments over every now and then. I have about 4 looks planned, but I need more ideas. Amanda, what are you going to do? Are you going to do any Halloween looks? Have I missed any? I hope I haven't missed your looks. Okay, so I think we're good. And I don't want to touch the black line or it'll get icky. You know, like the black will mix with the foundation and it'll just be a big black mess. Oh, no, that's hard to clean up. Okay. So we have our foundation. You can see it's going to be stark. It's going to be a stark difference. Now we're going to do our brows. Do I have my brow gel? Yes. Okay. So we're going to use our brow gel, my new favorite thing, on the good side of our face. The other side is just going to stay the way it is. No brows over there. And I really want the makeup to be like dramatic. Like a fancy glam face over here. Compared to over here. So we're going to go all out. We're going to go all out on this little portion of my face. And, okay, so we did this. And we're going to press our brows and let them dry. And I'm probably going to go really, really dark. When I was getting ready to do this, I had a makeup lesson with Lex. Serving Looks by Lex. And then I was watching tutorials on YouTube. And do y'all watch Nikki's tutorials? because, oh, good. He's good. Minimal symptoms and well fed. Thank goodness. What color foundation, Jamie? I'll tell you. It's too dark for me. See how it's got the yellow undertones? I'm a pink undertone person. So this is going to be much different from like the natural side of my face. Okay, she has an Phantom of the Opera tutorial. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. She said it took like 6 or 7 hours. But it was so good. I mean, her videos, I don't know, her videos fly by because they're really well. It was nowhere near. It was maybe a 30-minute tutorial, but it took her 6 hours to do it. But it was beautiful. It was just beyond beautiful. Okay, let's see what sticks we have to work with. So we'll do a contour / bronzer. And we, like, again, we really want this to be exaggerated, dramatic makeup. Yeah, Jamie, this could possibly be the right color for you. On somebody with yellow, neutral, warm undertones, it's not gonna, you know, it's gonna match your complexion. Okay, a little bit of contour. And do the nose. A little bit of nose contour. A face contour. I hope. This. Okay. And this is our highlighter stick. So we can highlight under the eye a little. On top of the nose without messing up our line. A little bit on the lip. The magic is going to be in the shading that we do. And I say magic. I really hope it's magic. I've been practicing and practicing and practicing. The hardest part for me, hey Maria, the hardest part for me is the shading. And then we want a really bright, vibrant blush. Just right above the bronzer. All the way to the line. Hey, Melissa. What are you doing? Are you going to do any Halloween looks? Okay. Our blush. And we'll do a highlight. Really, really exaggerated, dramatic highlight, too. Cake that highlight on there. No? Well, I don't blame you. You do you. Whoa, that's crazy. Look at that. Let's go all the way to the line. That is one poppin' highlighter. Okay, now we're going to work on eyeshadow. What should we do for our eyeshadow? Where's my palette? Okay, so for eyeshadow, maybe with a pinky blush. Let's just play around for a minute. Let's just play around. We're going to do our primer first. Trying to think of some of my favorite Halloween looks. I've seen a lot of people doing Poison Ivy, where they do like they wear a red wig and they have the pretty face makeup, but then they draw vines on their body, and that's really cool. I think that's one of my favorites. I need to add, oh yeah, this eye primer. I love it. Okay, so I'll give you a little makeup tip while I'm doing this. So when you put the eye primer on, it's a little tacky. So you want to set it with a powder afterwards, or else you're just like, I don't know, you're putting eyeshadow on like a wet base almost. So when we put the primer on, we set it with powder. We'll go all the way up the eyebrow. And it helps like carve out your eyebrow too. See? Should have went with like a baby Jane. What is that? Hey, Dina. Okay, so we've done this. Why don't we take like a red brown, maybe a little bit of an orangey brown. Right. Yeah, you have to set your eye primer. So this is, we're just taking these two colors and putting them above our crease. I almost feel like maybe using a metallic blue. I'm not sure. I'm going with a red lip. The red lip's really striking on almost half the lip. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that's really surprising because you do so well with makeup, Maria. But yeah, if you have, you want to set your eye primer, and it will definitely help your shadows last and give them a more vibrant color. I mean, you could let it dry really well, but it's always better to set it with powder. Well, I'm glad you hopped on. Okay, and then we'll just keep deepening this up a little bit. There's so many ways you could do this. Like, you can do a full glam face of makeup and then carve out your mask and use the shadows, and it looks like your face is popping out. But again, I'm learning the shadowing techniques. But when you get them down, when you really, really become a pro at shadowing, oh my goodness, I do not feel gorge, but thank you so much. I feel creepy. I mean, I'm supposed to, but yeah, I feel like I look really, really creepy. Okay, so this is just like a dark metallic blue. We're going to add this in. And we're just going to blend. Go under the eye with that as well. I'm going to do a really bold eyeliner too. And this is the, you know, even for costume makeup, we want to blend it out really well. Because you know, this eye look is going to make, it's going to make the mask. It is. This is our glam, going to a ball, going to a party. This is the party side of our face. And then we've got the dead side. I'm not going to use this to blend out that goldy glitter. Luckily, I stopped myself because this has the dark browns and the blue on it. So we'll go back to our dark brown side. Which palette? Yes. Yes, this is Wanderlust. Everything I'm using, I think it's actually 2 of the colors you used last week. These 2. And then the metallic blue. And then the Strobe Dream, the gold. So far we've used 4 colors from the Wanderlust palette. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I lost my Glam Up palette. I love the Glam Up palette, and I cannot find it. I know I had it not too long ago, but I needed black out of it. The just a straight black shadow, and I couldn't find it. I have no idea where it is. Haley doesn't have it. I mean, could it have fallen? And I do lose stuff. Like, could it have fallen out of my makeup bag somewhere? That's what I'm wondering. Like, literally, I have these conversations with myself, Amanda. Where is it? What did you do with it? I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I could almost tell you the last time I used it. Okay, so is this okay, we're going to take the dark brown. How is the shadow not dusting? You mean fallout? I don't know. Maybe, like, I kind of, Jamie, when I do, where's my brush? Which I may be doing this off camera. Where'd my brush go? Okay, so when I put eyeshadow on the brush, I dip it in the color and do that. So I lose a lot of fallout. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of fallout. Okay, so we're going to tight line. Top and bottom. And do a little tail. This is just a really deep brown. So we tight lined the top and bottom and did a little tail just to make it more dramatic. I'm going to put mascara on, then we'll do a false lash and a lip and a few other things. I'm huge. Yeah, some things, fallout can be a pain. It really can. Well, that's, some people, professionals will usually do the eye makeup first. So if you have fallout, it's not messing up your makeup application. For me, I don't get a lot of fallout with these, and I love it. I love that I don't get a lot of fallout. Okay, so my lash glue. We're just going to use a Kiss fake lashes. Just one of these. And we're just going to pop it on this eye. And we'll make sure that I got the foundation and everything. And then we're going to do some stuff over here. Do a lip. And that's when the fun stuff starts. Y'all, the shading takes a while if you want it to look really good. And I say really good. It takes me a minute for it to pop out. Okay, so I got glue everywhere, but that's okay. So we're going to let this get tacky. I'm just going to hold it. Let the lashes get a little tacky, and I'll work on, I'm going to move the comments for a second, outlining my lip. And again, you want like the prettiest, most glam lip over here. And then we're going to like deaden this side. So I did a deep burgundy liner and then a red lip. And the burgundy just gives it some depth. And lipstick's like the easiest thing to fix. There we go. Let's see if our lashes are ready. Oh, thank you. I feel so creepy. Okay, so we just want to set these. Oh, do I have my? I'll make sure I have my tweezers. Do I? I think I do. Oh no, I don't. Okay, so we're gonna push this sucker down. I'll just hold it for a second. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want to waste a pair of Farmasi lashes. Not really well, yeah, it would be wasting. Because I'm just going to put it on and take it off. But I'll take pictures. So these are just the Kiss lashes. I don't know why that's popping up like that. It's okay. We'll put a little mascara on and curl them. I'll let it sit for a second. False lashes are not easy for me. Diana! Hey, I'm getting better. Okay, this is a sign that I need to start cutting my lashes. What do you mean? Should I have cut mine? Okay, we're going to let that glue catch. And so we have, I feel like you can't see the blush. And I want the blush. Can you see the blush? Let's do just a little. I want the blush to show. There we go. Can almost be like a exaggerated baby doll circle blush. But we want the blush to show. There we go. What you doing, Diana? Where's the babies? Are they asleep? No. No, these lashes are short. Like, I didn't even... Oh, they're coming off, though. But it's okay. Yeah, I didn't even have to. Okay, if I can just make it to the end of this, we'll be okay. Okay, so now we're going to make this side of our face look more dead. And there's a couple ways to do that. First, we're going to get our concealer and take the color out of our lips like that. We want those lips to be lifeless. And we want to make sure we don't have any signs of life going on over here. I want that deader. We may even add some black in there somehow. Okay, then we're going to take just a blender shadow brush and take, where did my thing go? Okay, then we're going to take a brown with like no undertones. And we're going to like put it in the hollow of our face to make it look dead. You want to exaggerate the hollows. And just rub lightly. And we want it under our eye. Like where that hollow is under your eye. You can use a brown and really hollow it out. My skin gets a little red when I touch it. But it should go like brown. See, it's like dead. Over here, it's just really dead. I should like mess my brow up or something like that. But so it's really not hard. It's not a hard thing to do. But now we want to do some shading around the line so that it starts to get that 3D look. And for that, we need a more precise brush. So I'm going to go with this one. See that? It's almost like a pointed shadow brush. And I'm going to take the brown that I just used and start with that. And we're going to shade right on that line. So we start with a brown with no glitter, no red, just like a basic brown. And for this one, it's the Rebel from the Wanderlust palette. And you want to keep it really tight on your black line. You can see how it's starting to look like a mask. And you just do this all the way around. And this is time consuming. If y'all fall asleep, if you get bored, I'm not going to hold it against you. Like this is the part of like YouTube videos when it gets sped up. See how it's starting to create that shadow? And that's where you get the mask effect. And like we want it right on the line. So see the spaces where I still have like a skin tone. We're going to blend that to where it shades right on the line. But this is a cool, where'd my puff shot? Literally lost my palette while I'm here with y'all. But this would be a cool idea for like, you know, you could wear a pretty dress. But then like tatter half the dress or something. I think I may have to take more color out of my lips. They don't look dead to me. Oh, but from a distance they do. They look at it from a distance. Dead. Alive. Dead alive. Dead alive. Okay. And if you wanted like the Phantom of the Opera, you could. You could do that too. You would just make like a white mask. And the main thing is we keep it looking like a shadow and not dirty. Not like dirt. And we can touch that up with foundation. Look how red my skin gets when I touch it. Ugh. I have really sensitive skin. So there is no question that I have red undertones. See how the mask is like shiny, like it could look plastic? You know, we can do stuff to make it look more plastic too. Add some white in. Now, I might try to straighten up my black line a little. Because see how it's messy. Like here, it's not real straight. And it's okay. Like, this looks good. I feel like that shadowing looks good. But up here, it's just a little ragged. And it's okay if it's not perfect. But we want it to be just not quite so ragged. And we'll blend this out. And that's even when you're doing this, like you really can't blend too much. Like I haven't even begun to blend. Have yet. We haven't even begun to fight. We haven't even begun to blend. We haven't even started the fun stuff. Okay, so I'll give you an idea. So, oh, Amanda, you'd be so good at it. But yeah, so you can see. Like it looks like a piece. You know, it looks like an insert. And the more we blend and shade, the more it's going to look like an insert. Okay, so where is I'm going to use a black eyeshadow and attempt to straighten this line up a little bit. Scared if I do the eyeliner, it's going to be too wet with the foundation. Oh my goodness, my hand's shaking. So if you have a steady hand, you have an advantage over me. If you have a steady hand, you're definitely gonna win at this look. Okay, and then like I'm looking at it really close, but when you come back a little bit, it looks better. You can't see that the line is crooked, and when you come back, you get more of the costume effect. So we're gonna straighten up the black and then blend the brown out some more. When I was practicing, the line on my lip was the hardest. And now that I'm doing it live, the line on my nose is positively the hardest. See, I'm really pleased with this. I'm really pleased with this. Like with that mask effect. Yeah, it is kind of neat, isn't it? It is. I'm gonna, okay, so I'm gonna do another round of brown, and then we'll blend and add, I don't know, we may be good to go. You can add a couple like spots of white to make it really look like plastic. Let's see. I mean, you could, and then you could do a tag right here. Like it can be connected to your ear or something. There's a lot you can do with this, but really when you learn how to shadow, you can do so many looks. It's kind of like contouring and shadow. There. See, now we're really getting the effect. And this is where it's not necessarily the fun part. Like, we're not doing eyeshadow. We're not putting false lashes on. But it's so important to really do the shadowing. I'm going to have to fix this up here with a little bit of foundation or powder. It's going a little bit further than what I wanted. Do a little more here. I don't know, how long have I been on? Okay, 42 minutes. So 42 minutes for a costume look isn't that bad. You know, if you did this without talking, you might even could cut it down to 35 or so. You can do so many different things, three-dimensional. Okay, I think we are looking pretty good. And anything like else I need to do, I can do off camera and post a picture. But, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. So we did the shadowing. And we have a mask. A really exaggerated face of makeup in a little cutout. And then we're dead. You know, and then this is dead. And it's not that hard to do, right? Okay, well, if you like it, you could share it. Give me a thumbs up. I'm going to post it on my YouTube. You can go check me out over there. But everything's Farmasi makeup except for the Kiss lashes, which aren't wanting to stay put. But it doesn't, I mean, I think it still looks good. Okay, well, thanks for watching, y'all. See you later.